Leonard, are you fucking kidding me, man? Jesus Christ.
I don't know where the stink's coming from.
You don't know where the stink's coming from? Probably from all the shit everywhere, you fucking... Holy fuck. I think this place is worse than Jason. Leonard, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm definitely not taking this shit in there. Oh my god.
What's going on with your YouTube? It's your boy King Cobra.
Mother, log off your gambling site and vacate the living room.
Fuck you, bish, I gots to gamble.
I need to do my Godot-centered internet show.
But nobody watches your gay little internet show.
Mother, you leave me no choice. Nobody messes with my gay little internet show.
All right. Yeah, how's it going? We got the fucking Roach Destiny here. How's it going, Bob the Darkest Fairy? Yeah, we got Roach Destiny. I guess. I don't know. I really don't feel like doing much tonight. I was gonna make more of the enclosure. Let's see if we can get more footage of Puff. Is that possible? Can we do that, you think? Puff. King. Cobra. JFS. I just want to see if there's possibly a... in memory of Puff. Is there just a picture of him in his enclosure? Here we go. That's what I need.
What if you can create your own website?
Oh my god, I installed ad blocker. What the fuck?
Like the last 3 days, and ain't nothing to puff with.
Where is the... There's a video. I saw it. Here we go. So this is his enclosure. Okay.
This beast of a lizard is my new bearded dragon, YouTube.
Yeah, tubes.
This is his enclosure. The enclosure and the food, all in the bowl and everything came with it. Who's that, Puff?
Yeah, what do you think? 2023.
So my YouTube trolls are trying to create a fake Craigslist ad to get people to come over to my apartment and take Puff from me. The ad in question says, free...
That's a good one. But I need, let's just get that little enclosure there. So, yeah, I guess, I don't know. I'm not going to really make it look like that, but I kind of just was getting an idea of the terrarium. That's so fucking sad. All right, we can do that. We can make something like that. I basically just need a, like panes. How would I make glass in Godot? Let's get Godot open, I guess. I'm just gonna make this shit in Godot. Hold on, let me, Puffer's Last Stand. Damn, I'm super tired from work today. There's a heat wave where I'm at. Let's go ahead and play what we have. So there's Roachstiny creeping across the screen. We can, oh, that's right, we had some issues here. Why are we getting rid of that? Shouldn't we not be doing that? I thought I fixed that. If node is here, let's play a little more and see what happens. And then we try and shoot again. Collision shape 3D. Interesting. Why is it deleting that? Let's do this. Let's print the node we actually remove. I think this is the actual issue, you know? Nodes, you fucker. Nodes. There we go. Let's try that. Damn, so why are we removing the collision? That's stupid. We should only be I guess this isn't doing the check that we thought it was doing. Instead of doing it like this, we could do it by group. So we could we'll go fly, add to group. Oh yeah. Yeah, at least I'm bald, thanks. I did have long hair, and yeah, it does suck. Having long hair does suck in the fucking, in the humid heat. But also, going outside and having the top of your head burn sucks. And your head gets really cold during the winter, so you gotta get a hat. Add child. What am I doing? Add to group. Add to group. We're gonna say delete. Delete soon. And then we'll just go through. And instead of doing that, we'll just say for nodes in get tree get group, right? Get nodes in group, delete soon, and for nodes in we'll just delete it. Nodes dot queue free, and then we don't have to do that dumb shit. Yeah. Let's try it. There we go. We're still getting some issues. I think it's because we're not using set deferred, so we got to do that. Let's do this. Set deferred. What does that do? Assigns value to the given property at the end of the current frame. This is equivalent to calling set through call deferred. Okay, I think that's what I want to use. I'm like half asleep right now. And then we want to say disabled. Disables. Disables. Hopefully that works. Nice. Okay, we gotta do that up here too, but then set it equal to false. Nice. Let's try that. I think this is the first Godot project I've had where I don't have the debugger filling up with a bunch of bullshit. Damn it! Bastard. What is the fucking problem here? I thought if we have it, then we remove it. So that's saying that the child is already a parent. What is this? Let's copy this. Hold on. Let's bring it to our good buddy ChatGPT. You fucking piece of shit. Why don't you load faster? I thought you had like 1 million servers. Aren't you the fastest growing application in the world? Explain. Explainificate. That shit. Okay, you're calling remove child that is not the parent of some node. Okay, so that was not the error that I thought it was. But you're saying that you have the path. Oh, if our parent so we add it to the tongue end. I think we have to do this down here. Like that. Let's try that. I don't know. Wait, did it move with us? No, it just disappeared. Okay, yeah, so we need to... We're adding it to this group delete soon, but we don't want to delete that until our tween finishes. Damn, we gotta fix that. Whatever, alright. Where are we doing that? Delete soon, nodes.queue free, so that's in the resetter. Alright. So let's see, what am I doing? When I'm in the 3D, I'm actually going and I'm taking... what I thought I was doing is taking, when the ball hits the fly, it then parents the ball, it parents the fly to the ball and then brings it back. I thought that's what I was doing, but maybe not. So if we are in the group enemy, we get our collision shape 3D, we disable it, we say enemy hit, we kill our tween, we get the area.get parent, so that's going to be our fly. So that should be this right here. It should either be this or that. We don't even really need a script on it. And then... is there like a... Are you sure it's not like a reparent? Reparent? There is a reparent. Okay, I think I should use this. Let's try that. Fly.reparent. And new parent is going to be what? The tongue end. And then we can get rid of that. Yeah, that should work. Let's try that. Alright. We got it. There we go. Now it's working correctly. We got roached in he. We messed up his collision a little bit. I mean, it's, I don't think we're setting his thing right, or we have his transform off by a little bit. What I mean by that is if we go to our node 3D, and I go to 3D here, you can see he's actually off from the origin of his actual spot. So we might have to like make this local. Destiny Roach, let's go to that transform, and we bring that back to 0. Now it should actually move with the thing. We're gonna have to move the enemy, move that back to 0 too. We'll make it just a little bigger. Alright, let's try that. Alright, we just ate Destiny. Nice. That was his destiny. Nice. Perfect. Alright, so, yeah, we're actually making good progress despite me being half awake. Okay. Yeah, that would be cool. I want to do some, I want to make a plugin for Godot. It's just something I've never done, but I think it would be cool for the channel or whatever to do that next, maybe next stream. Next stream project after this dumb shit. I guess on the Destiny Roach we should add some type of, something. Let's call this Destiny Roach. And we could just add an animation player and animate it to move back and forth or something. We could add a track. I mean, there's many ways we could do it, or we could just add coordinates and have it move to those coordinates. I don't know. Let's make some more shapes first. Let's I'm gonna go here and add I don't know, some type of mesh instance. I just want to make the walls of glass. Maybe I can get a shader from Godot Shaders or something. It probably should be a box, right? Just do boxes all around, or maybe I think we should maybe, I don't know, new quad mesh. Is that going to be the one? You can't see it from the back. That might be the one. And I'll just make it really big. It's going to be the walls of the terrarium. So let's just go to the material and see if I can make it like transparent. I could get like a dingy glass texture. Let's do that. Do a rand eye range of vector 2D and then have it change and move every other second. I could do that, yeah. My idea was I was going to take the animation player and do like a little click here and then click it over there and then click over here and click over there and then have like 4 animations for him, so it just cycles through those. That's going to show care and dedication. That's called handcrafted. No, that is a good idea. I might use your vector idea. I'm not sure yet. I'm just like almost completely dead right now. I just wanted to do something. So let's just do some stupid shit. Let's get a sky in there. Let's make a new sky. I could like take a picture of King Cobra's apartment or something and put it in the background. I think that might be what we do. And then I'm going to use this as like dingy glass. And then you'll see in the background like Cobra's Cobra's fucking lair. And then I want to make another model for Josh and have it like peek over the top of the glass. And I think that would be funny. Yeah, just dropping little bits of like food and like beer out of his mouth, and you know, Puff is like swearing at him from his thing. That would be really fucking good. We'll add a little food dish over here and a water bowl that's completely empty. I'm thinking about that call in the Seizure Robot where that guy pretended to be Puff and he was just like, "Oh God, have you ever tasted fresh water?" It's so fucking funny. Hold on. I'll pull it up later. I have it written down. I wrote it down. I wrote it down on a fucking notepad at work because I came across it on the stream. It's 16 minutes into the Puff call-in show for Seizure Robot. Someone does a really funny impersonation or AI generation of Puff. I'm not sure which it is. But yeah, that was great. Alright, so this fucking thing. Can I get like a dingy texture? Dingy window texture PNG. Damn. Let's go dirty. Dirty window. I don't think any of these really look that good. I don't know. If we make it really, I guess we could do something like this. Let's just try that. Copy image. No, I want to save image as. And it's a WebP. We can use WebP, so we should just put it right in the. We should just put it right in Godot, I think. Puffer's Last Stand. Yeah, we're gonna make a new folder. We're gonna call it images, and we'll put that in there. I think there was something I saw that said that you can use WebPs to save space. I guess WebPs are better for space and shit. Yo, WebPs be better for space and shit. I done be seeing that online. Albedo, quick load, dirty web. You know what? Let's make it. Hold on. Let's make it Destiny's face. Oh, you can't see it because it's too fucking dark. I think we need to. Don't we have a world light somewhere? I thought we had a light, directional light. Maybe we gotta spin it. There we go. We can see. It's kind of like a fat Destiny. That's really funny. Alright, let's stop fucking around. We'll quick load the dirty WebP. We'll go to alpha. And then we can see through it. Yeah, I guess we'll... I gotta fucking... How big is this thing? Let's just go 18, 15, like that, and then we're gonna make this, I think 15, and like 8, and then we'll put it into place. There's a ton of mosquitoes all outside of my house, and I walked outside and got bit by mosquitoes like 11 fucking times when I was introducing Goblin to the outside. He only hangs out there for a little while now. He won't stay out there for very long, and not without me. I've kept him inside too long, so I'm like trying to teach him how to go back outside. He's got to go kill stuff out there or something. Goblin is my cat. Trying to introduce him back to the outside. He's pretty young still. Why can't I just turn this back? Where's the... Oh, it's not even in the material. It's in the fucking... Transform. Here we go. I want it at... 90 negative. There we go. Can we just go negative 90? There we go. Alright. And then I'm going to control D. We'll spin it and flip it around, I guess, to positive 90. There we go. And we'll do the same thing here. I think I need to say make unique. And then we can spin this one. What is this? 180. And we'll have that one down here, and of course we're gonna have to expand this to 18. There we go. So now we have some dingy corners. Why is my phone flipping the fuck out? Holy shit. Alright. Whatever. Never answer your phone, dude. Alright, it's always a bunch of bullshit. I'm trying to make my stupid little video games. I can't deal with other people right now. Let's see. So we really don't see any of that, and what I want to do is add another camera in here, or let's try the perspective camera. Because right now I just have like an overhead camera. I guess we could try the perspective and see how that looks. I just want to mess around. Orthogonal perspective. Actually, let's keep that where it was if we can, and we'll just take this puff cam and we'll duplicate it. Bring one up here. Yeah, so I guess it would make more sense if you're kind of looking at it like this. We go to transform 0, I guess, yeah. And we pretty much want it right in the middle on the X. Just got to rotate more like that. Or we could come down more. I think it probably should come down like, you know, maybe like that. And we'll rotate it like this. Oh, damn. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the place I work at right now is pretty chill. I've had crazy places that I've worked at, though. That sucks, though. Okay, so I can make this one current, right? I can just go current and then take current off this one, and then we'll just use this one. I think so. You know what I'll probably do is include both cameras so you can kind of choose which camera to use. But, I mean, this does give you a lot more view of what's going on. We can see Destiny right there a little better. But it does make it harder to aim. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do is I'll include both abilities. Like both views, you can see up top and down below. Cool. And then, how do I put in the... damn, let me open up another project real quick. I gotta open up typing of the Godot to see how I did something. Because we used a camera and then instanced another thing on it, right? Didn't we use like some type of sub viewport, some shits? Player meshes. No, I think it's right here. If I look at, where's our control? Camera 3D. I completely forgot what I was checking here. Oh yeah, we're doing an overlay, but that's on the enemy. Okay, that's how it was done. So we use a sub viewport, and then I think you put whatever you want to put on the sub viewport. Okay. Let me just keep this off to the side. Alright, we'll go here. So we need a node 3D, I think. I'm gonna call this, we'll just leave it right there, it doesn't matter. And then I need a sub viewport on that. Cool. And then, what am I trying to do? Actually, I don't think it's gonna work. I want to make, how do I add a secondary camera as a viewport? Let me ask ChatGPT. How do I add a second window with another camera view in Godot 3D? Hold on. I want it in the same window, just in a little box at the bottom. At the bottom right, to show a different part of the same scene with a camera. There we go. Yeah, picture in picture. Thank you for helping me come up with the words that I didn't know. World 3D. Add a texture rec to your UI. Get the fuck out of here. In your UI canvas layer or control node, add a texture rec, set its texture property to sub viewport texture. Okay. Render target. So in the canvas layer, I gotta add, it said add a texture. And set this as the sub viewport. Can I do that? New viewport texture, here we go, sub viewport, okay. Cool, and then I guess I need to, I add a camera in here. Camera 3D, and then yes, okay, so now if I click on this, now if I go to my canvas layer, my 2D, okay, so yeah, got that view of our puffers there, wonderful. Inside the lizard, so I guess the idea is you'll have the puffer's cam from puffer's point of view. That's a good one right there. We got to go up just a little bit. Hold on. Fucking Godot. Godot has some of the most annoying shit sometimes. So I was going for something like that. Some type of effect like that. And the sub viewport itself, we're going to make like 100 by 100. Maybe more than that, maybe like 200 by 200. Cool. And let's just see how that looks. Let's go to our 2D. I want to have that like down here. Let's just try that. I don't know, it's kind of stupid. But that kind of had the effect I wanted. So, yeah, where you can kind of see it right here as it's like being let in. So maybe we'll move that a little bit. Oh, you probably can't see it on your screen. Hold hold on, I'm gonna try adjusting it here. Let's go to the camera, and then I gotta go. Of course, Godot has to make this as annoying as possible. Whatever. I'll just do, let's get rid of some of these cameras we're not using. Puff cam 2. This one we are going to get rid of. This overhead cam. We got to make a way to switch back and forth in between these. Yeah, sorry, I just realized you guys can't see that. I'll bring it over. So it looks like that. Yeah, and when we like eat something, it gets pulled up. We don't have enough light. We gotta add more light. But yeah, we can. I kind of like that. I just need to adjust the position a little bit, and then maybe we'll have it move just a little bit from side to side or something. We could have it move with the head. That would be. What would that look like? Which one is it? It's this guy here. Oh, we would have to parent it to the head or something. Yeah, I don't really feel like doing that. Let's just move it a little further in like that. Kind of give a straight on view. Like this. Yeah. And we'll back it up so we get the whole playing field, I guess. Okay, it's harder to see that other side. But I think we need to be here and just adjust a little bit there. Alright. And, yeah. I don't know. Does that add another dimension to the game? I kind of like I like that more than the overhead camera. Just the slight angle that we have now. Oh yeah. How hard is it to get this one? Alright. Yeah, I kind of like that. Cool, so I guess we should, what else do we want to do? So we have some stuff here. I did want to add, like, can we just get a picture of King Cobra's room and kind of put them behind there so that way I don't have to model everything? I think that would be cool. Yeah, let's go to over here. King Cobra, whoops, caps lock. King Cobra JFS room. Oh, dude, the chair. That poor chair. So let's get one of these. We'll just have like different views. I probably have a bunch of these already saved. Cool, so we can call this the King's Throne. Throne. We'll grab this one, very important. Whatever, we don't need to have a name for it. And then we need one more. That's Miss Green. I was gonna put Miss Green in the game too. We'll put King Cobra on the other side of the glass. On one of them. Yeah. Here we go. Let's save that image. Alright, let's try this. So what I want to do now... I guess we'll go Sprite 3D. And then we'll go quick load. Let's load in our Jord here. And we're just going to make this thing really fucking big. Like that big or whatever. Bring it over here. And then we gotta dingy these up a little bit. So if we go to maybe like alpha hash or whatever. Maybe alpha what is it, alpha scissor or whatever. I just need it to be maybe a little more than that. Something like this, but that might be too much. How can I get like alpha, but I also need like, you know, more of it. If I disable it, it'll just be like that. If I go alpha hash, it doesn't seem to be working so good. What does that do? Whatever. For now, we'll keep it like that. Yeah. We gotta get Joe Rogan in here and David Goggins. Whatever the fuck that guy's name is. Oh man, what else? Okay, so let's get the I'm just gonna have to adjust that thing outside of this. Let's grab this, and if I quick load this, is it gonna change the other one? It's not. Nice. So I'll put I want to have like Josh on this side of the tank looking in on poor puffers. And then over here we gotta add another one. We'll do the other throne that's on this side of the room. That one's much bigger too. Let's run that, see what we got. Cool, so I kind of like that view down there, and we have you can't really see much over here. Yeah. Yeah, run till your feet fall off, dude. Yeah. Yeah, that shit's really fucking funny. What else do we need to do? This just really looks like shit. I don't really like the camera angles on the front camera, but I need like enough to see our boy Puffers and what he's shooting at, but I want to see more of the room too. So what I'm thinking I'll do is maybe I'll just fly the camera in to show off the room, and then I'll have Puffers over here. And let's take a look back at In Memory of Puff. So this is his little enclosure.
And the food all in the bowl and everything came with it.
Look at that dirty ass glass. It's a good representation. Nice. So we should add some type of fucking tree or something, or a little thing for him to play with, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Let's just keep coding this game. I should do some fucking coding tonight. So we should get Roach to knee running. I think he's a little too big. I think we need to make him smaller. We gotta get some lines for him too. I'll record those lines. I need some for the lolcow video game anyway. But yeah, I guess I'll put in. Do we have our cigarette butt? Let's go back to Blender. We're gonna have like cigarette butts that deal damage to your health. So let me just go Alt G on that, and I'll export it. GLTF. Yeah, roachware. Let me bring this over here. Puffer's Last Stand. We'll go to models and we'll say cigarette. New folder. Cigarette. I don't know how to spell that. And then we just want to get the selected objects only, right? That's all we have selected, right? Just the cigarette. Nice. Cool. Now we can export the fucker. Oh. Cigarello. Reminds me of that System of a Down song. I forgot how it fucking goes though. Destiny, cigarette, cigarello. We'll put this in. Nice. So yeah, these are gonna deal damage to the player if you hit these. That's pretty good. It kind of messed up a little bit, but that's fine. So as long as they stick out of the ground like that, and we'll have to add a little make local. I guess we'll keep them both together. Let's add an area 3D. We'll call it cigarette area. Cigarette. Didn't Puff go ghost mode and phase from the material plane? Oh yeah, I remember how that song goes now. Yeah, Cigarro. Yeah. Cruel in the Nile with the cruel regulators. Yeah, that one. I used to listen to that every day at work. Every day going into work. Collision shape. Okay, so let's just make it a sphere because everything's spheres right now. Cool. And we'll add this to a group. Not enemy. We gotta make a new group, and this one's gonna be, I guess we'll say damage. Damage item. Why not? And I guess we should make some health for puffers. And I'm thinking about making another model for him so that when he actually dies, he like shrivels up into like a big a black speck. And yeah, apparently puffers. So what Josh says is that this bearded dragon, he was like, dude, I let him outside and then he ran off. And it's like, well, why the fuck would you take him outside? Like, did you have him on a leash? Did you get a little leash for him, Josh? Or did you just like, oh, time to go outside, buddy? And then you just put him on the ground and he ran away. Which is what I hope happened, because that's the greatest chance of his survival. And then other people believe that Josh simply got too drunk and stepped on him. And that was the end of Puff. And he just said, oh no, dude, Puffers is hibernating. I believe that Puff escaped. I believe that he was able to access King Cobra's magic wands, perhaps the magic wand that Miss Green was attached to, and was able to phase himself away from Josh. And right now he's living happy and healthy somewhere, far away from his cruel abuser. That's what I believe has happened. And that's what's going to happen in the game. If everything goes well and you get to the last level of the game, basically you're going to use one of King Cobra's JFS's magic wands to escape from the game. Yeah. Okay, so we need health. We need some good old health. At onReady var health, I guess we'll just put it at 100. I mean, there's no reason to be crazy here. And I guess we should do like the cigarettes do like what, like 10 damage each, and the crickets should restore like 5. So I'm just going to make those on ready here. On ready var cricket, cricket points. And I'm just going to save this and say cigarette points. Cigarette points. I haven't kept up to date with the lolcows recently. I only know a bit. Yeah, I've been thinking about doing a like a small lolcow segment just because I do a lolcow video game that I've been working on. I don't know. It's really I just basically only follow like a few. It's like Ethan Ralph, King Cobra, Destiny, and yeah, I mean that's pretty much it for right now. I used to be into Jason Genova. He was a big one. But he's really gross too. So health, alright. And then when we shoot, so the group is an enemy. If area dot is in group, and what are we trying to do here? It was damage items. Damage items. Then we will we'll say health minus equals. We'll just do cigarette points, and I guess up here we should add our cricket points. Health plus equals cricket points. There we go. And we'll do a health check at the bottom. Oops. Did I put that in the wrong spot? No, I didn't. No, we're good. Let's make a little separation here. Alright, you fuck. Damage items, health minus equals cigarette points, and then we'll say if health is less than or equal to 0. When I was a kid, I one time hit the button, I hit the insert key, and I switched the keyboard to this mode on accident. And I asked my dad how to turn it off, and he lost his fucking shit trying to figure it out. And just like threw the keyboard against the wall and was like, "You broke the fucking computer." He didn't know anything about computers. That was like 2002 when they just got like introduced to the public for the first time, and he was like, "You broke it. It's all gone. I gotta buy a new one now." Cyrax, Nova. See, I don't really follow Nova. I don't really count him. He's like a Zoomer cow. Because Nova's just like some like fucking weirdo. Like he doesn't do anything entertaining or funny other than like he'll just post like fucking TikToks where he's like I don't know, he'll just like just gay shit like I'm a gay trans vampire. And you'd be like, "No, dude, you're just some fat fucking loser. Like what in the fuck?" I don't understand the attention behind him. Or like the Topia Chew, it's like that's just a Section 8 inhabitant. Like there's nothing there's nothing entertaining about them. Like you can just poke a camera through like any Section 8 house and there's like 8 Topia Chews in there. You know what I mean? Like it's not, I don't know. Larson, very sad what happened to Larson, but he was also kind of fucked up in the head. I don't think he belongs in prison. I think he belongs in one of the old insane asylums. Get a cat. Stop scratching. Knock it off. Yeah, I don't know. Brandon Brutal, I have no idea who that is. That sounds like a not a great person. I saw Kiwi Farms covers like all the crazy ones now. It's like I only stick to my core like my sector cows, the ones that I remember. So if our health is too low, we're gonna switch to next state equals states dot dead. We're gonna be dead if we're in the group. If our health is less than or equal to 0, Puffers is sadly going to die. Wonderful. And we really don't need these states. I don't think so. I guess we should just... when we shoot, we're going to open the mouth. So we'll say animation play open XR action open. Yeah. Yeah, I usually I've been watching Snake Bones. It's like the Seizure Robot podcast about King Cobra. And that's probably, of lolcow content, that's like the cream of the crop. And there's a great one called the the Eternal Agony of Crystal Roberts. It's a stream where they're making fun of this woman who's like a drug addict, but she's like Cobra adjacent. And she's relapsing in a parking lot while a storm is coming and the transmission fell out of her car. And they make no attempt to save themselves from the coming storm. They just let the storm come. And it's drenching them. And then they're like, oh, I guess we should walk home now that it's raining all over us. It's a great stream. I listened to that at work today. So we open it, and then when we retract and we reset, we're going to play the close. But yeah, the stream is called like The Eternal Agony of Crystal Roberts. If you look that up, it's great. Is that gonna work? Can you not do that? Stop. Close. Here we go. I think it's this one. Head armature action. All right, let's try that. Cannot add nil health. Cricket points equals null. I guess we never assigned it a value up here. Oh, equals what do we say? 5, and this one is equals negative like 15. Yeah, I think that's good. Kid and cat. Stop. What are you doing? Stop scratching shit. Yeah. Okay, so nice. That's looking good. Let's go ahead and play that. There we go. So it closes, we open, we close. It's not the smoothest thing in the world. We still need to add some type of tongue too. We can just ate Destiny. Oh, there he goes. But yeah, I think for now I'm probably gonna call it a night. It's already 9 o'clock. I gotta go to work tomorrow. Yeah. Godot is fun to learn. It's like you should just bring. You just start making shit in Godot, and then it goes like it's way faster than you think it is. Yeah, I think. I don't know. I'm looking forward to maybe in like 5-10 years, maybe it'll actually be like Godot development jobs or whatever. I kind of want to open up my own studio or something, like every millennial. But yeah. Peace out, tubes. I'm gonna go make my own dank food review. Yeah. Later, y'all. I'll be back on tomorrow. I'm gonna finish this game.